conceptual for them and they're not able to kind of link into the experiential dimension of it, or does the concept trigger that experience for most people in your experience?
Well, that's a good question, because in living realization, like the first chapter is devoted to just recognizing basic everyday awareness. It's like it peels it down to its basic source, and it just invites people to just go check and see whether awareness is here in all moments. So you might be having a peaceful moment, and you might see that there's just awareness, aware of that peaceful moment and the thoughts and the feelings, but it's just sort of a basic awareness. And then you might be like really frustrated later in the day, and it might feel uncomfortable, but can you see that there's still awareness there?
Yeah.
And it invites people to take moments in the beginning where they're just not thinking, but they're just doing that it's like an old Dzogchen practice, where short moments where you're there. It's like a living meditation. You're doing that all throughout the day. So there's really no conceptualizing in the beginning. It's just very, very experiential. And so the people start to get a feel for that.
Now, isn't there a danger that people might sort of divide their minds by trying to sort of introspect throughout the day and check in on that awareness while they're at the same time having to work on the phone or whatever they do in their job? I mean, there could be a bit of a, because ultimately this realization of this awareness is not something you have to think about or put your attention on. It's just there,
It's
you know.
always there.
And if you try to make it a mental practice where you're sort of conjuring it up through attention, it could be a bit divisive, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and so all the rest of the chapters talk about inseparability. So in other words, the rest of the chapters are devoted to seeing that when a thought arises, it arises inseparably within the awareness. So when a phone call happens at work, that's actually, all of that is happening right there within that basic awareness. So you're there, and there's that